delicious. Pure deliciousness, man. My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts. Shout out to everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. I appreciate the love. Boom, 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 boom. Appreciate the support. We in 2024, man. We in it. We in it to win it, man. We in 2024, man. We rolling. We out here. We trying to get it done. Positive energy only, man. We pushing positive P in 2024. We coming with everything, man. We coming with the whole arsenal, man. The whole arsenal in 2024, man. We coming out there, man. We gonna need all hands on deck, man. We gonna need everybody, man, that's rocking with this movement, man, to get out there, man, to be foot soldiers. Spread the word. Tell a friend to tell a friend, man. We doing it. We coming out here, man. We gonna try to get on this national level, man, in 2024, man. We want everybody. We want that plaque on the wall. We want to be certified. We want to be a force to be reckoned with, man. So everybody join on, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell everybody you know, man, about what we got going on over here. If you like it, they might love it. You know, you never know if you don't ask them. But we coming out, man. Everybody in the morning mud, big love. Everybody to tap in at 6 who like, comment, share, and subscribe. Watch these videos, big love. Everybody in the late night Twitch, big love. Everybody in that membership, big love, man. We're going to have some giveaways coming in that membership soon. We got the raffle going on right now. Go check on the raffle, man. 10 days, man. You got to submit your raffle ticket, man, by way of Cash App. And I got the big old bow. And I'm going to pull a name up out of this on live, man. I ain't got number 1 in here so far. So, y'all, check out the short, and it'll tell you how to get your raffle, man, for the merch. And you will see what the merch that I'm putting on the raffle this first go around. And we're going to take it from there, man. Big love to everybody out there in TBP Nation, man. Stay tuned. 2024 book coming. Possibly book tour, possibly cruise as well. We're going to get it all squared away soon. Prison fitness workouts coming. Pure deliciousness videos coming. We coming, man. 2024. Look out, man. We out here. We out here. Salute. Today, man, I wanted to talk to y'all about, I don't know why I just thought about this. You know, I just thought about, somebody brought up a name and it made me think about a fight that I had seen them in. So it just made me think about prison fights, man. The prison fights in there, man. You know, the prison fights, if you take away the Bethlehem without that Bethlehem play, man, I done seen some knockdown, drag out, vicious, bone crushing fights, dog. I've seen them, man. I mean, vicious, dog. I mean, when somebody gets you down or get you hurt, man, in prison, man, it just seemed like they do extra. You know what I'm saying? They go all the way out, man, because I guess it's the ego. I guess it's the adrenaline. I guess it's other eyes watching. They trying to send a subliminal message or something. But man, I'm gonna tell you, dog, when they get you down, man, you know, you out back, man. If you ain't prepared, you out back, man. And I done seen some vicious fights, man. I done seen some vicious fights, man, where dudes done got hurt really, really bad. You know what I'm saying? You know, I told y'all, man, like one of the first fights, man, I didn't see but heard about was the Chucky and Watson fight, man. That was a big thing on the compound, man, because you had Chucky on the one end who was well respected, and you had Watson on the other end who was well respected, but they from the same city. They from the same city, man, the same neighborhood, and they was cool. But they had a falling out, and both of them had big reputations, man. And, you know, Watson was considered a knockout artist, a one-hitter quitter. Bang! Send you on out here. And Chucky just could rumble, flat out rumble, period. You know what I'm saying? Box, strong, wrestle, headbutting, elbows, knees. The Joker just could rumble. So, you know, that fight right there was vicious, man, where the way it was described to me, man, like they had already been beefing, and like it was like when we see each other, it's on sight. And they saw each other in the kitchen, man, and one of them was going to put the tray up, the other one was coming, and they just clutched and got it in, man. I'm talking about, man, they was punching, head-butting, you know what I'm saying, kneeing, slamming each other. It was just chaos in the whole kitchen. And then, man, Chucky just latched onto his face, man, and bit half his lip off. You know what I'm saying? Bit half his lip off and spit it out, and they just still rumbling like, You know what I'm saying? I mean, they said that junk was crazy, you know, but he bit half his lip off, my dude. You know what I'm saying? These things, man, that happen to you like this in prison, man, these scars for life. These are scars for life, my dude. You know what I'm saying? And it happens, man. I know dudes that them teeth. Shh. And you talking about Fleece Johnson biting people, talking about how he used to just start biting. Man, that's a weapon in prison. That's a weapon in prison, man. I know dudes that got bite marks all over them, man. I know dude got a big bite mark on the back of his neck, right up under his ear where a dude bit a plug out of him. I know a dude got half his cheek bit off. You know, I mean, yeah. I know a dude got bit in the forehead. He got bit in the forehead in a fight, man. Got a piece of skin pulled off his forehead. You understand me? So them teeth be vicious too. They're a weapon. You know what I'm saying? They're a weapon. And if you in, you know, close quarters and you mano and wrestling and fighting and tussling with a dude, man, you got to do anything you can. You got to do anything you can, man. You know, I remember I see two dudes get fighting on the yard, man. And I'm talking about these big jokers, man. Two big boy fights, man. They was on the weight pile, so these weightlifting dudes, and they got arguing over the weights. And next thing you know, they talking and getting in each other's face. And man, next thing you know, man, one pushed the other one, man, and then they started clutching. First they trying to wrestle and handle each other. And two big old strong 400-pound living dude, they trying to handle each other, man. And they slamming each other on the ground and they tussling. And then they get up and they throwing blows. Them Jones slow, but them Jones hitting. The impact is, you know what I'm saying? Because these big boys, man, these dudes over 250. You know what I'm saying? So the impact was, man, everybody on the yard started looking. Man, they tumbled all out the weight pile. One of them bagging up. He told me, come on. So he bagging up. He going forward. He swinging on them and missing. They falling down and getting up. And, I mean, it's like a scene from a movie, man. Them jokers literally fought from the weight pile all the way back to the building, man. Getting off on each other. Boom, boom. You know, they couldn't throw no whole lot of, you know what I'm saying? But they hit bang, bang, and drop one. He'll get up, and the other dude is bagging up, trying to get in the building. He'll run on him, tackle him down on the ground. They tussling. Boom, boom, boom. They get back up to their feet. He's still trying to get to the building. Now, I don't know if they trying to get to the building and get that Bethlehem or what. I don't know. But, man, I know these jokers was fighting, and you had the whole crowd follow. But the thing that was strange about this to me that day was the whole time they fighting, and the more and more people started looking at the fight and hooping and hollering, where was the person in the tower, dog? They ain't sound no alarm. They ain't do nothing. These jokers fought all the way to the building, man. Ain't nobody break it up. Ain't no police sound no alarm. It ain't no nothing. I don't know if they just seen it and wanted to look at it themselves and didn't say nothing, or they seen that it won't no knife involved. I don't know what everybody was like, man, they ain't even get caught. They ain't even, you know what I'm saying? Man, by the time them jokers got to that building, they was both bleeding, scarred up, scraped up, because when we go through the entryway part, then all of that is like gravel and rocks and stuff. Man, they had been all in the ground and gravel scratches all. Man, these jokers was, man, these jokers was tussling, my dude. They was tussling. And I'm like, you know, man, this joint is crazy, but I've seen fights like that, man. I've seen them, man. I've seen a lot of them break out on that basketball court. Man, that basketball court in prison, man, that joint dangerous, man. You know what I'm saying? For real, it's dangerous because dudes will take off on you when you ain't even prepared. You know what I'm saying? I done seen dudes get a rebound, come down and bow, smack a dude. Bam! What? Bang, bang, boom. And they get the rumbling. You know what I'm saying? They get the rumbling right there on the court. And this concrete. Boom, go down to the ground, blood. Next thing you know, it's blood. I seen a dude, man, I had a fight like this on the street too. And I seen the dude, he got dude down on the ground, and man, he took his thumbs and put them in his eyes, man, and was gouging his eyes out, man. He was gouging dude's eyes out, blood started coming out his eyes, and then he took his head and started banging it in the concrete. Man, man, hey, man, everybody out there was like, man, dude finna get a body. You know what I'm saying? Thought he was gonna kill him, because then the bottom of his head was busted. Blood started spreading out like this on the concrete, and he still got his fingers in his eyeballs, my dude. And dude went limp. He went unconscious, and he was still, and then he just stopped, man. Then he got up, and if that wasn't enough, the dude just laying down there. He bleeding. You can see little, like, blood come from his eyes, like little tears, but they blood. And you see the puddle behind his head, and he stomped him, my dude. 2 times. I'm like, man, man, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. It's like, this is why dudes be trying to be in shape in prison, because like I say, even if you ain't got that Bethlehem, it's going to come a time, or it may come a time when somebody might catch you off guard and they ready to rumble or something. Man, you got to be physically prepared to go to war to the death, because the Joker might try to beat you to death. You dig? Man, they be trying to beat a dude to death in prison, man, when they fight, dog. I'm telling you, it don't be a whole lot. It be some, but not a lot. It don't be a whole lot of that kitty fighting. And now they square up. But that what the gang dudes be doing when they fight each other. When they got, like, whatever they call it, violations or whatever. They fight and then they cool and all that busted lips and, you know, broke nose and everything. Then y'all dapping up and y'all hug. Nah, I ain't with that. I ain't with that at all. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what they got going on with that. You ain't gonna do all that to me, and we good. We ain't gonna never be good. But they do that. But I'm talking about, like, them prison fights, man, dudes will savage you, dog. They will literally beat you to death trying to impress somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be ready, man. You got to be physically capable. That's why I be saying you go into prison, even if you a little dude, man, you got to get some type of, you know what I'm saying, workout under your belt, some type of physical strength, because, like I say, you may not have it Bethlehem, or you may be in a compromised position where you in a cell with a dude, or, you know what I'm saying, or he got you cornered in the salad port, or y'all get to arguing in the commissary, anywhere where you ain't got that thing on you, and you got to get physical hands on. You vulnerable, man. If you ain't got no strength, or if you ain't got no skills to keep a dude up off of you, you vulnerable to whatever he gonna do to you. And I'm telling you, man, dudes will stomp you out, man. They be pumpkin headed in there. They be, man, they would stomp you unconscious, man. They would drag you. I've seen a dude. I told y'all about Cooper Lee. I've seen dudes drag a dude down the boulevard unconscious, man, dragging him on the concrete. On the concrete, man. On the concrete, man. I seen dudes get knocked out and dudes urinate on them. Urinate on them, man. Why they knocked out? Why they knocked out? I seen dudes get knocked out, get stripped. They strip all their clothes off of them and stomp them back into consciousness. Then they naked in the block. You know what I'm saying? It's, man, I'm telling you, man, it be viciousness going on in there, man. Viciousness, man. It ain't no place for no nice guy, man. Nice guys ain't gonna last in there, man. You know, somebody gonna bring that drama to your door, man. You know what I'm saying? They gonna bring it. And if not nothing else, a dude might just pick you because he really, you know, scared of the environment. He really scared of what might happen to him. So he want to send a message, but he might pick somebody that he can beat to try to send a message just to keep the rest of the weight up off of him. So dude might pick you if you humble, if you quiet, if you don't bother nobody, if you stay to yourself, if you look like you a lick where you ain't gonna put up too much resistance. Dude might create a whole situation with you just so he can whoop you viciously in the eyesight of everybody else. Just so he can have that under his name that he beat such and such in the pod, man, and sent him to the hospital and stomped his head all up in there and ran his face all up into the brick wall. Yeah, dudes will do that to you. So for all the dudes who thinking I can go to prison and don't bother nobody and mind my business and do my time and come on home and, you know, I ain't did nothing, nobody ain't, yeah, not so much. Not so much, because you got people in there that's got something going on up here, and they got that feel of somebody else doing something to them, so they trying to pick somebody else that they could do something to. You know what I'm saying? To keep somebody from doing something to them. Now you got old heads and old timers, they can peep all that. They know they'll be like, oh man, he a sucker. He ain't gonna do nothing to nobody. He picking and choosing. But you got dudes who don't understand it, but all the time they just trying to keep the weight up off of them, dog. They trying to keep that weight up off of them because they get vicious in there, man. And you can see this stuff. And when you see it, if you ain't used to that type of violence, if you ain't used to that type of, it'll scare you. That's why you got dudes. I done seen dudes see fights like that and literally check in the next day, because they don't even want to be around that stuff because they scared it might come at them. So they'll check in. They'll go in. They'll check in. You go to sleep and wake up next morning, you got 3-4 people that checked in at nighttime. Late in the middle of the night, they done checked on in. This ain't where I want to be. Not realizing wherever you go, that's how it's going to be. Because it's prison. And that's what it do. That's what they do in prison. You know what I'm saying? They get violent. They get violent in there, man. You know what I'm saying? They get violent, man. And man, I done seen some Jones, man. I done seen some Jones, man. I just had as was talking about the old dude not long ago. I ran into him on my re-entry on my way back. He was coming back, but he was in re-entry going home too. But he had been home, Shorty J. And I remember when Shorty J beat old boy up, man. They came in with me. He beat him up so bad, man. I literally felt sorry for him, man. I felt sorry for him, man, because he after he hit him the first time, because they talking and he hit him the first time, the fight was over. The fight was over, man, but he just kept on drilling him in the face. And that joint looked so... Block was getting ready to stop it because it looked... Block of all people, because he was getting demolished, dog. He was literally helpless and was just on the fence, just taking blows. And you can see his face starting to disfigure, and you can see the blood and stuff just coming all out of his face. And Shorty was just drilling him. You know what I'm saying? All over some foolishness. All over some straight foolishness. You see what I'm saying? But that's how it be in there, man. It's not a merciful place, man. You know what I'm saying? So you got to have some type of, you know, physical capabilities, man, to keep that off you, man. We call it in the penitentiary, keep the cheat up off. You know, you might get some dudes on the weight pad working out all the time. You see a dude jogging, and you say, man, where you getting in shape with? You keep the cheat off me. Trying to keep the cheat up off, man. You got to have some type of skills, man, because dudes will advantage take you, man. They will advantage take you in a second and don't think nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? Not one thing about it, man. Have no reservations about beating you in the dirt. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. You know, so yeah, man, I seen some knockdown, drag out Jones, man. I seen them, man. I done seen some bone chilling Jones, man. That'll make you say to yourself, man, what in the world? And this hand-to-hand combat. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the Bethlehem. This ain't no weapons. These is, you know what I'm saying, brute strength and skill, man, where a dude can get you down on the ground and he gonna ground and pound you, man, and he gonna give you that business. You know what I'm saying? He gonna give you that business. And you looking for mercy, that's when you already messed up. You know what I'm saying? So that's why prison is so violent, man, and so vicious, man, because dudes got all that stuff pent up inside them. But a lot of it too is ego. It's ego. It's message sending. It's subliminal message. If you mess with me, this is what you're gonna get. You know what I'm saying? That's what they really saying. This is what you're gonna get. This could be you. You know what I'm saying? That's where dudes check in for, because they see that and be like, man, I know him. I be around him. He get mad that easy. Is he capable of doing that? Is he do that to me one day? I play cards with him. What if he get mad when I'm playing cards with him? This is what he gonna do to me. And they don't want to be around you. They don't want to be around you because they scared. And then some of them they'll write a note on you. If you whoop somebody real bad in that block, and you so happen to get away with it, and that dude don't tell something, and that dude's still in there, you got dudes in there that might owe him some money, or might usually play cards with him, or usually converse with him. They'll get scared, and they know you doing something wrong, man. They'll write a note on you and get you up out of there, dog, because they don't want to be around you, because they scared that violence that they just seen you produce, that you may one day unleash on them, and they don't want you around. And they'll slick get you out there. They'll put it on paper and give it to the people. You know what I'm saying? And get rid of you, dog. Because a lot of dudes ain't built for that in there. You know what I'm saying? They ain't built for it in there, and they shake them up. You know what I'm saying? And it's understandable to a point. But like I say, prison is a place where you're going to have to, come to some type of understanding with yourself, some type of agreement to yourself. This is where I'm at. Depending upon how long you in there, you got to say, this is where I'm at, this how they living, this how it's going down, and this is what I'm going to do. And if you don't come to that type of understanding of what you're going to do when you face with this stuff, you know what I'm saying? You got to prepare for that one day, because you might encounter that one day. And if you ain't prepared, man, you gonna get shocked in the mate, because it could come from your celly. I can't tell you how many cellies I done seen get crushed by they celly. By they celly. You know what I'm saying? I've told y'all a few stories like that. I told y'all the story about the two white boys, man. They got the rumbling in there one night when they was drinking, man. He broke dude's fingers. The bones were sticking out, man. His face was disfigured. He demolished him. And the one who got demolished was literally supposed to be the tough white dude that was in this cell. The other one was the meek one, the quiet one. He the one who demolished him. He demolished him, man. He disfigured the old boy up in that cell, man. He disfigured him, man. We had to help take him to the medical that night, because we was out working. Me and the other houseman, we had to help take him to medical, man. He looked demolished. You know what I'm saying? But only thing that really saved him from being in excruciating pain was that he was drunk. He was literally joking on his way over there with all his blood coming out of him and everything swelled up and bones sticking out. He talking about, man, I gotta be worse than Peter McNeely, than Tyson beat Peter McNeely. You know what I'm saying? Because he was drunk. But man, he got crushed. I'm quite sure he didn't feel that way the next day he woke up. He probably was in excruciating pain, man. Had to go to the hospital, stitched up, bones fixed, all of that. I know the next morning he woke up, he regretted everything that ever happened. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. And then, like I say, dudes get to playing in there, man. Them cells are so dangerous. There's so much steel and concrete. You know what I'm saying? Dudes get to playing and wrestling around. I seen two co-defendants. They best friends grew up together, wrestling and playing in the cell. And dude split his whole head open on the toilet. Split his whole head open on the toilet. Multiple stitches. So imagine the real fights in there in them cells, and what's the probability of you getting hurt beyond repair? It's very high. It's very high, man. It's very high, man. Very high. And it'd be a lot of cell fights, a lot of shower fights, a lot of yard fights. Everywhere you think of in the penitentiary. Gym fights. All concrete steel. Everywhere. You fall, you hurt. You go to the ground, you stomp. That's your feet. That's his feet against your face bouncing off the concrete. Yeah, I done seen dudes get stomped so bad, blood coming out their ears, my dude. Out their ears, my dude. That ain't never a good sign. Blood coming out their ears, my dude. I done seen dudes shaking into convulsions, man. They done been beat so bad. You know what I'm saying? Beat so, and never be right again. Running to them again, they never right. They messed up for life. You know what I'm saying? Over a fist-to-fist fight. You know what I'm saying? Because you got dudes in there. You got jokers in there, man, that eat weights. I mean, literally, they eat weights. Them dudes so big and so strong, physically strong. And a lot of them can't really stand up and, bang with you. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't catch them, if they grab you, you in trouble. You in trouble. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, they physically stronger than you. Easily. They physically stronger than you. And they don't do but grab you, I'm holding on to you and just try to take you to the ground and you're not gonna be physically strong enough to get away from them. That's why you gotta hit first, and you gotta hit fast, and you gotta hit emphatically. You know what I'm saying? If you think it's going down, don't overthink it. Bam, bam, pop off. You know what I'm saying? You got to. You got to, man, because if they grab you, man, I done seen jokers, I'm going to tell you right now, they grab you, you ain't getting away. You ain't getting away. You're not strong enough. You ain't getting away. That's where all the biting come in at. That's where all the headbutting come in at. That's, it's sad but true. That's where all the groin grabbing come in at. You got to do something to get this joke up off of you, man. You got to do something to get this joke up off you, man. Because if he get you down, man, then it ain't no telling what's going to happen to you. And I've seen those fights, man. I seen those fights. But I seen a dude on the ground before, and dude had him down there, and he couldn't get away. And he bit him in the neck, and he grabbed his genitals, and he was squeezing and biting at the same time. Squeezing and biting at the same time. And dude rolled up off of him. And he was in so much pain, he was laying down there holding his junk. And dude ain't even do nothing to him because he ran. He ran. He just wanted to get away. Now, he went to get that thing. He went to get that thing. But he couldn't get back with it because by then, you know what I'm saying, he got locked up. You know what I'm saying? Running to the building. He got locked up. And dude, you know what I'm saying, the one that was on there holding his junk, he got away. But dude was going to get that thing for sure. But he could have stomped him while he was down there holding his stuff, but he didn't because he just wanted to get away. You know what I'm saying? He just wanted to get out of the junk to try to get what he could get. But, man, I'm telling you, man, you got to have some physical strength in there, man. You have to have it, man. No matter how big you are, no matter how tall you are, no matter how much you weigh, you got to have it. You know what I'm saying? Because I see, and this dudes, don't get me wrong, this dudes walking around in the penitentiary with 120 pounds, 130 pounds, 125 pounds. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, they at risk, dog, for a physical confrontation. They at risk. But I also know dudes that's that small like that too, but they will put that Bethlehem in you. You know what I'm saying? They will put that Bethlehem in you till they can delete you, you know, from the living. Yeah. But physically, if somebody grab them, it ain't nothing they can do. It ain't nothing they can do. That's why they keep it on, you know. But, yeah, man, prison fights is vicious, man. They vicious, man. They really, really vicious, man. And I probably seen more vicious prison fights than I have actually seen vicious fights on TV or in a movie. But this is real life. You can smell the blood. You can hear the punches. You can feel the impact. You know what I'm saying? So it's different, man. It's just real, real different. It's some stuff you won't never forget. You know what I'm saying? Because it's in your brain. You know what I'm saying? You lived it. You experienced it. You seen it. It's different. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah. But, you know, I'm quite sure ain't none of y'all going to prison, so you ain't never got to worry about it. But, anyway, stay in shape. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready, man. But, just wanted to share that with y'all, man. Y'all talk to me in the comments. I talk back. Let me know what type of things y'all want me to talk about. Any suggestions, anything that might spark a memory with me, let me know in the comments, man. Talk to me in the comments. I talk back. 2024, here we come, man. We out here, man. We pushing positive energy all year round, man. Y'all stay tuned, stay locked in, man. Like I said, it's a blessing in every lesson, and the blessing is, man, you know, we talking about it, man. We ain't got to live it. We ain't got to live it. I don't have to live it no more. We talking about it, man, so we can help some other people, man. That's a blessing. And it might change somebody's mind from, you know, making a bad decision or making a wrong turn and end up in that type of life, man. So, y'all talk to me, man. I talk about be safe, be smart, make good decisions, man, and boom. Duck them hooks in 2024, man. They still out there. Boom.
The banking special. Yeah. Pure deliciousness. Pure deliciousness, man.
My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm going to have something because I'm rich in personality, you know. And I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.